Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you an INKBOX temporary tattoo review. Now, I've already done a review on my channel of INKBOX, and I will link that above me right now, but I wanted to try them out again, and so I'm bringing you another review. I'm putting them kind of in different places than I did last time. I mean, some are the same, some are different, you will see. But I wanted to just kind of show you my opinions and my experience and just, you know, those two things. I have nothing else to add. So if you enjoy all things budget-friendly, hair, beauty, fashion, and other lifestyle type of content, then be sure to subscribe because that's what I do here. Basically, something that I think is really cool about what INKBOX does and those types of things is it's a really fun way to either test out an idea that you have for a tattoo rather than just going for it, since, you know, tattoo is pretty permanent. And I also think it's just a fun thing if you're not really wanting a tattoo but you want the look of one just for a little bit because it'd be fun, it's summer, something like that. But that's another really cool benefit of these temporary tattoos. And at least the ones that I tried, they are ones that last 1 to 2 weeks rather than like the sticky ones that you put on and they might last a day. These ones are more like ink staining your skin, so they last a little longer. Now, I will say when they're all like,
can last up to 2 weeks.
No, it can't. It cannot. I'd say a week is the best you're gonna get out of it, but let's show you. First, I'm gonna show you me applying them. So let's get to that now. One thing that I did this time that I think I did the last time as well with the one that I kept on my ribs is when I'm putting it on, because I'm like trying to see, I kind of bend or lean to see better and just like to keep the skin tight so I can put it on. That's a mistake because you're not going to be standing or sitting like that ever again just while you're putting it on. So you want to put it on, in my opinion, the way that you're naturally sitting or standing or whatever, because when you do this, then when I would stand straight it would kind of wrinkle, and so that made me nervous with the whole it transferring over part. And if you watched my last video, the one that went on my ribs did not do well. It did not transfer well. It smeared and all kind of stuff. But anyways, so they give you all the instructions and everything you need right there in the little kit. They give you a little alcohol swab type of like wipe to wipe the area, clean it of all the oils and dirt and stuff like that. Then once that's dry, you put the thing on and you wait for an hour. That gives it enough time to transfer onto your skin. And during that time, you don't want to do like any physical activity. You don't want to sweat. You don't want to move. You want to just chill, okay? Because otherwise it will smear. I promise you. Even though, okay, so mine smeared the first time in the other video. I didn't do anything. I sat at my desk and edited. Like, I didn't do anything, but it still smeared. So, like, be careful. So after you take it off, after that hour of letting it sink into your skin, you're not going to see the tattoo's full potential until like 24 hours later. That's when it'll be fully developed, it'll be at its darkest, and you'll be good to go. Now, your skin tone will determine how the tattoos look on you as far as color. The lighter your skin tone, the bluer it will look, and the darker your skin tone, the blacker it will look. So because I am quite pale, they look quite blue on me. And that's something that, like, it's not that big of a deal, but I don't like that. I don't like that they're still so light. They're not super dark because they're blue, and like that bothers me. That annoys me. One, it's not gonna look nearly as real, and two, just like, I want a black tattoo, I don't want a blue one. So that's annoying, but again, these are just temporary, not a big deal. So a few tips that I learned that I've researched can help these things last longer is like keeping the area nice and moisturized, because if your skin gets dry, then you're gonna flake a little more, just like your natural skin cells that you can't see are gonna come off, and it's gonna make the tattoo come off faster too. So if you keep your skin nice and hydrated and nice and moisturized, it'll last longer. Also, the more it gets washed and rubbed and all that kind of stuff, the faster it's going to disappear. So I tried a finger one just to kind of test out how long that'll last, because they have a bunch of hand tattoos, and like, not necessarily designed for it, but on their models and their pictures, they're all over their hands. So I was like, I want to test how good this thing can be on your finger. That thing lasted a few days, like a few days. And I'm not someone who washes my hands like more than the average person, or like more than you should, just like normal. And it came off in just a few days. I mean, like the first day it was pretty crappy after, but then it just went away pretty quickly. The one on my arm was the next one to go. I assume just because, I mean, I don't know, maybe with like sleeves and stuff, it gets worn more, whereas the one on my ribs didn't have like clothes tight to it touching it. I don't know, but the one on my ribs is the one that lasted longer, but none of them really lasted the whole 2 weeks. Now they do say 1 to 2 weeks. That's because between the end of 1 week to the end of week 2, so during that second week of having it, you technically still have the tattoos because the ink's still on your skin, but barely, and it'll start getting splotchy and stuff like that. You definitely can't pass it off as a real one for sure in that second week. The first week maybe, depends on what it is, where it is, and how well it stuck to your skin, all that kind of stuff. It's expected because I know, like, it does not last 2 weeks. Just know that it's not gonna last 2 weeks. And like, I think for the price of them, it's like, I would have liked it to last longer for what I paid for it, but at the same time, it is what it is. It's a cool little thing. It's a nice way to test out ideas. It's a nice way to have a little fun without committing, you know, a lifetime commitment. You know, you get it. So yeah, basically that was my experience. I will probably do it again at some point, but they're expensive. So like, I'm not something I would do all the time, but I do think it's something fun to do in the summertime, testing out ideas, all that kind of stuff. I'm sounding like a broken record now. I think I want to test out some of the other brands that do this. I know Momentary Ink does it, and I want to see how they do. Maybe a side-by-side comparison. Let me know if that's something you want to see. If you want to see me do INKBOX versus Momentary Ink, or one of the ones like that. Anyways, so of the 3 that I have, which one was your favorite? If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, useful, entertaining, anything like that, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, because it really helps show me what kind of stuff you like to see, and it really helps support my channel. Anyways, that's all I have for you. Thanks again so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.